If I come up and I fall off, that's on me. That's on me.
I'm really on fire tonight. Can't nobody hold me down. I'm doing whatever now. Ain't got no time to fight. I'm talking way too loud. And if you don't like the sound, you could just tune it out. Who you rooting for? They say whatever team that'll win. I say cool, cause it's gonna be whichever one I'm in. Yeah, I'm good like that. Yeah, I'm good like that. Who you rooting for? They say whatever team that'll win. I say cool, cause it's gonna be whichever one I'm in. Yeah, I'm good like that. Yeah, I'm good like that. Telling you that I'm mine. Never go to sleep, stay up all night.
Today is December 13th. It is a Tuesday, and we are defending the thesis tomorrow. So, on Sunday after brunch with my mom, I came back home and I finished some of the readings that I had to do. Well, not really reading, but it was just reviewing some of the theory and concepts because they had a few questions about that. So I did a few summaries and I sent them to my professor yesterday morning, so Monday morning. And she gave me good feedback. So she says that she feels confident that I will defend successfully. So essentially how a thesis defense can go is, one, they say you meet all the requirements and it's perfect, so you don't need to do anything else other than submit it through the faculty. The second thing that can happen is that you need to do reviews, so you get a 30-day period to do the reviews and resubmit. You don't have to defend again, but you need to add the committee's comments. I think that's gonna be me because I want to add an extra chapter just to contextualize my research a little bit more, and it was part of their comments. So I'm going for that option. And then the third option is that I don't meet the requirements and I have to take an extra semester. So I hope that's not the case for me. It seems like for me it's going to be the second case that I'm going to get 30-day period to submit the changes. This is good for me because that allows me to, one, take a little bit of a breather, but also not have to postpone the PhD again. So I'm hoping that I can start the PhD officially in January, but it all really depends how tomorrow goes. So for this morning, what I'm going to do is that last night, as you saw, I planned for the day. So today, this morning, I was like, I'm gonna get ready. I'm going to put my best, graduate student face on so I can feel productive, I can feel good about myself, and I can just, attack the day. So what I have to do today is I have to just organize a bibliography, literature that may be useful for me, especially in defending. They might have questions, and I read so much about the topic, so it's just organizing that into that bibliography into sections. But that's brain dead work, so I'm gonna leave that at the end. But I do have some questions regarding the sense of smell or aroma. Again, my research topic is on recreational cannabis. I followed the first legal grow crop here in Canada, and so I'm taking a sensorial anthropology approach to my research. And yesterday, when I'm busy like this, I like to organize my day a night before. That way I can start the new day fresh and already knowing what's on my schedule. I felt like when I started graduate school, I was just doing it per day, and I wouldn't recommend that. I mean, it's good to have your daily journal or agenda like I do, but I also think it's important to plan your months and have it visually for yourself. And I found these at the dollar store. So this is just a weekly schedule. And I really like this. Like, this really helps me because it makes me see my week and how I can prepare for things and what's ahead. Even though I have it in the big calendar, this just breaks it down per week, and then this right here breaks it down per day. So I already did that yesterday, as you will see. And today I have to do a few readings on aroma and smell. It's not really readings, it's more just like rounding my understanding of that a little bit more for more technical questions that they might have. Then one thing I want to do as well is just review the whole thesis one more time to make sure that I understand what I said and I can defend any questions that they might have about the thesis. And then the third thing, like I said, I'm going to work on that bibliography and then just extra notes that I might need on the spot. And one last thing I need to do, but it's not really at the top of my priorities, is grade 2 outstanding projects from the class I'm TAing. But I'm not too worried about that. I mean, I can wait for that until even tomorrow evening. But today what's important is just getting ready for that thesis defense, and I'm feeling confident. Like I said, I'm feeling confident, but it's definitely nerve-wracking. It's the first time that I defend a thesis. I'm the second person in my family to have a master's. My cousin, one of my cousins back in Mexico, she defended her thesis last year, and she was the first. She's the first academic in our family, so I'm just behind her. But it's definitely nerve-wracking because, you know, I never imagined to be here, and tomorrow I can be accepted as a master's, and it's like a lot to take in because when you're first generation, like, there's just so much things that you go through, you know. And for me, like, one of the hardest things about, you know, being first generation, not only, you know, high school, college, university student, but like first generation immigrant, is that, you know, our immigration process took so much of our lives that my education was put on the back burner. And to see my progression, and even, you know, yesterday a post from Facebook pop up that 6 years ago I was doing my first ever university exam, and I remember I was shaking. I was like, I'm not meant for this, and tomorrow I'm gonna be defending for a master's. So it's a lot to take in, but like I said, I'm confident. I'm not overly confident because I know that I have a lot to learn, and that's why I want to go into the PhD. But it's an awesome feeling, you know, when you work hard and you're like, okay, this is it. So yeah, so that's what's up. It is 7:30 a.m. right now, so I went on a little car ride this morning with my husband to get some coffee. We did not go to the gym at all this week. Well, it's the week just started. We haven't gone to the gym. We're planning to go on Thursday and Friday because it's just the end for us. Like, this week is the end of like our like most intense period. So we're just trying to wrap things up, and we're not gonna put that extra, you know, pressure on ourselves, even though workouts would be good. I have been going on my walks with Kenzo. I'm hitting between 8,000 to 10,000 steps, so that's good. And also just stretching a little bit around the house and doing, you know, housework. So it gets me moving, but not definitely like I should. But like I said, this month is about, you know, just adapting to a new schedule and taking things slow, because the last thing I want to do is be burnt out at the end of the year. So we are hoping to land, you know, a little bit more slowly, but it's definitely going to be an intense 2 days. And then on Thursday I have a vet appointment with Kenzo. So busy week. And then tomorrow I also have to wake up early because I want to go print everything at the library, and then I just want to, you know, I booked a room for myself so I can just practice a little bit, get myself in the right mindset because the thesis defense is at 1 p.m. So with that being said, I think I'm ready to start the day. So we're going to start the day with, like I said, some of the readings I need to review, or the literature I need to review. Then we're going to review the whole thesis. After that, we're just going to do the little notes in our bibliography. And that's it. I don't think I can plan more or less. So cheers. Let's take some coffee and let's get working.
Look, seem like every captain gotta maintain the cap. You can make change, don't change for that. Tell the whole truth, get paid for that. Bet you never fall off, you was made for that. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause niggas ain't really who they say on the outside. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside.
Work hard, get dough. I can't get no sleep, please make my life more simple. Miles inside these shoes so I don't stomp, I tiptoe. Fell 1,000 times and still I roll no limp though. But I wouldn't trade a thing for what I have. I go hard, do what I need to make it last. They say the good die young, I hope I'm bad. Cheers to my past, I'm doing great now, just in case they ask. In the booth and I lay it down, I might take a nap. And they thought I was playing around, now it's up like my tax. Living fast, over limit on the freeway, hope no cops pass. Had to dip out for a minute, yeah that's my bad. But I can't stay for too long, I gotta go, I gotta go. I grab my bag and hit the dash, yeah adios. I drop the clutch and slam the gas, and it's vamonos. If you're not first and you're in last, Ricky Bobby quote, you gotta know. Work hard, get dough. I can't get no sleep, please make my life more simple. Miles inside these shoes so I don't stomp, I tiptoe. Fell 1,000 times and still I roll no limp though. But I wouldn't trade a thing for what I have. I go hard, do what I need to make it last. They say the good die young, I hope I'm bad. They say the good die young, I hope I'm bad.